What are you doing here?
I'm here for the Garage Build Bike Show.
Kind of early, isn't it? Let's fix that. And we're here at the first annual Minnesota Garage Build Bike Show. Let's go check it out. Now, for the last 7 years, we've been having this show down in Daytona and Sturgis, and it goes off every single year. But this year, this is the first year we're actually hosting it in our home state of Minnesota. And man, is Minnesota turning out right now. But before we get into all the bikes and checking everything out, I want to swing it over to the woman who put this whole thing together. I'm here with Sunita Rouse, the person who put this entire thing together. Sunita, what do you think of this show?
I think given the weather we had in Minnesota today, I am very impressed. I was kind of thankful it rained this morning because you couldn't tell if I was crying or if it was actually raining, so it kind of saved me, but I'd say the turnout is pretty good for the weather we had.
Speaking of turnout, how many bikes do you think are here?
Well, I had about 100 bikes that pre-registered, and with pre-registry, I'd say we probably had about 50 to 60 more bikes pull in, and we're not done with registration yet, so.
No, we still got another like 20 minutes of registration happening. I think it's safe to say that we have more bikes here than we've ever had at any Sturgis or Daytona Garage Build Bike Show. Sunita, I know you got a lot to do. We're gonna let you get back to it. We're gonna go check out some bikes.
Have a good time, thanks.
And I'm here with Chris Callan from Cycle Source Magazine and Greasing Gears TV, one of our favorite guys that comes to every single Garage Build Bike Show we have. In fact, I would say Chris and Heather are the heart and soul of Garage Build, to be quite honest with you. So Chris, welcome to Minnesota and the first annual Garage Build Bike Show. It's not even noon yet. What do you think of the turnout?
Dude, when you told me that you guys had 96 people pre-registered for this, honestly, coming in, I was nervous. I was like, you know, a standalone show, because we've been doing these things at Sturgis and Daytona, and it's easier to call people in, they're already in town. You know, and you guys said Minnesota, July, we're gonna do standalone, and I was like, God, I really hope it goes good, because Garage Build has built some incredible momentum over the years, and I really wanted to see this happen. We've all been asking for this for years now. But to turn around today now and see this kind of community, this is incredible.
I agree. When you look down this line, there's such a mix of bikes that you might get in a big rally like Sturgis or Daytona because people are coming to that place, but we're just drawn from our local neighborhood.
And the really cool thing, because let's face it, the garage culture has always started out of, you know, blue collar entertainment, right? So it's cool to see that that stuff is still living in garages everywhere. So when you go down the aisle and you see a Yamaha, like a 78 Yamaha 500 that nobody gives a rat's ass about.
Right.
And somebody has taken that into their garage because this is their garage time. And they've extended the swing arm, and like, you know, maybe another guy came in, he had a Yamaha, like a little CC Yamaha, and he had turned it into a little trike. Yeah. And it's cool as hell, you know, it's not something that I think any of the big custom guys are going, well, I'm gonna start with a Yamaha 500 platform, and you know what I mean? But that's the proof of what garage culture is.
So what is the Garage Build Bike Show? The Garage Build Bike Show is a show powered by Dennis Kirk, where we have builders that, you know, they're your regular 9-to-5ers. They've got a full-time job, but they've got a passion and a bike that they want to build. So they put all the extra time, blood, and sweat they have into building their perfect bike. So Dennis Kirk developed the Garage Build Bike Show, giving an opportunity for these builders to show off their rides in places that, you know, maybe they wouldn't get the chance to do so. It's also an awesome chance to win great things like Dennis Kirk gift cards, swag bags, and a whole lot more. All right, there are tons of bikes here. Let's walk around, take a look at some of them, and talk to some of the builders.
My name is Tyson. This is my Honda Shadow VLX 600 build.
My name is Jim Launderville, and this is my 1979 lowrider. I built it as a commemorative for my wedding.
Hey, Charlie Van Duzarts here at the Dennis Kirk Custom Garage Built Bike Show, first ever, and I brought my first creation up here for the show. This was actually a totaled out bike, the 2015 Road Glide that was accordion front and back. So I stripped all the parts off it, rebuilt the frame, and then let it sit for a year trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. and sat on my hoist for a year, and I started banging around with some metal, and I started putting it together, and night after night, just letting stuff come to me, and here it is.
We made our way out to this back lot because this show got just way too big. We had to extend the parking. We've got vintage, we've got bagger, we've got daily rider, we've got chopper, and we've got a whole lot more. Oh, wow, man, that was one amazing motorcycle show. Everyone that came totally outdid our expectations for the first annual Minnesota Garage Build Motorcycle Show, and I can't thank you all enough. From all of us at Dennis Kirk, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's all clearing out big time here. Everyone's heading home, gonna enjoy their weekend. Real quick, giving a shout out to Cycle Source Magazine, Grease and Gears TV, Law Tigers, Donnie Smith, Paul Yaffe, Kevin Bass, and so many more. Thank you all for coming and being a part of an amazing show. Can't wait to see you next year.